Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. The show presents the National League Division Series. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Yeah, Boog, the only negative here today is that the series is going to come to an end. As fun as it's been, I wish it could go on a few more games. And the way these teams have battled each other, and with some of the amazing moments we've seen in getting to this point, I think we're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Hard to imagine it won't be a classic, Siggy. I'm ready to see what surprises are waiting for us. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and on the hill, the big righty, Michael King. What do you look for here?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
And he deals. Nolan Schanuel in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Left field. And it stays fair.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. King, in his 8th season, he features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Slice the other way and foul. Schanuel gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Acuna now. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Can't glove it cleanly. Over to Kim. 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on, so a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Here's Matt Olson. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Good steal of second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
Two outs. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty to the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 5. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Back here at Petco Park. And starting in this one, Spencer Strider. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Righty delivers. Line drive, caught. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
That's inside. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
On the inside corner for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, Manny.
2 outs, base is empty. So digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. Singing Game 5 an elimination spot, and the spotlight is focused on this guy.
Everybody looks to the star players in big games like this, and this is what you get paid for. Time to come through. Sometimes pitchers work them backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
2 outs, base is empty. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Fernando Tatis Jr. on deck for the Padres. And the pitch. Inside ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
0-1.
The 0-1. Slider misses outside. Pitch is in there. 1-2. Tatis waits. Just
Outside, ball.
missed. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 5 of the NLDS.
Ball.
And another ball.
Full count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Nada for the Padres in the opening frame. We'll go to the second in San Diego. No score on the show. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
King back to work.
Hey.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. This one a win or go home game. For one side, you keep the World Series dream alive. For the other, the season is over. It makes for some tense, gripping action. Going to count 1-2.
This is that time of the year when it comes down to this final ball game, and there's a sense of relief knowing that you've worked hard all season. You're either going to continue on in your pursuit of a World Series, or you're going to go home and get some much-needed rest.
Got him. And now one away. And now the center fielder, Colton Cowser. Out towards right center field. Tatis after it. Calls it in, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 24.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Jared Kelenic. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Swing and a ground ball out to short. In time to ball. And that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano.
The catcher, Luis Campusano.
The right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. In the air out towards right center. Acuna after it. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting 6, the first baseman,
Andrew Vaughn now.
Vaughn.
Popped up. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Chad Wayba.
Chad Cuevas will hit next. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's J.D. Davis. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Runner at second, 2 down here in this decisive Game 5. So 2 balls and no strikes. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Pelly left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Got him swinging. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Back here in San Diego, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Sean Murphy.
Murphy.
Here comes a pitch. That's in there. And it's 0-1. And a pitch. Popped up. Machado makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. So the batting order turns over. Nolan Schanuel next up for the Braves. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. That one ripped but foul. Here comes the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to roll to the wall. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One out, runner at second. Ahmed Rosario next up for the Braves. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's a strike.
0-1.
Schanuel over at second, 1 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to third. Machado tosses across to first. 2 out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed. Quite a threat I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
All over that one right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here is Matt Olson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
2 on, 2 outs. That misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Over to first, and he saved.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
2 outs. Strike 2.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ozzie Albies in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He fouls it off. Will do it again. The pitch. Line drive. Could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In to score from first. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch is in the dirt. 1-0. Two runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Colton Cowser next to bat for the Braves. And the right-hander's 3-1. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Colton.
So 2 on with 2 away.
Cowser.
Colton Cowser next up for the Braves. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a base hit. Here comes Olson around third. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 3-zip.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
First and third, 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kellner. And he's already singled in this game. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And a pitch. Way outside. Now 1-2. Bullpen action for the Padres. Jose Barrios preparing to come on if needed. Peralta warming up as well. Corners are occupied with 2 down. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Left-hand batter waits. Caught him looking for the K. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 3 and the Padres nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, stepping in for San Diego, Sammy Ciani. The wind and the pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Olsen. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim.
So the lineup flips over. Ha-Seong Kim, the next up for the Padres. And the first offering is not close.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Cowser makes a nice running catch.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a big swing and a miss. The Padres trailing by 3 here in the last half of the third. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still down 3-0. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. And now Orlando Arcia. And the right-hander back to work. Arcia measures 6 feet even, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So here's Murphy now. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. It's 0-1. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's 1 on the ball. 2.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because No matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the DH, Nolan Shanuel. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's in the dirt. And there's a foul ball. And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
On the ground to third. Handled by Machado. Throws across the diamond. Third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Braves 3 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Petco Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Manny Machado. Strider back to work. Fastball for a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Machado is gone, and there's one away.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone. Attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Tatis in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there. Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
One down. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Right through there for a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Now move to first. Tag, and they got him. Tatis picked off.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
The Braves leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 2. And delivers outside. That's inside.
That's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Two outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready now for the fifth inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ahmed Rosario. The pitch. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
High in the air, out to right. Tatis pulls it down, one down.
The batter, the right fielder.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr., 1 for 2. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. In there, and it's 0-1. That one missed.
1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Olsen at the plate and takes high there. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Two outs. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. And that's outside.
That's the ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One hit, one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Padres nothing. And we're back. Now, Andrew Vaughn.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats. But if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a four-bagger.
Upstairs.
You know, these Padres need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one down.
The batter, the center fielder,
Chad Cuevas, the next up for the Padres. Doubled his first time up. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing strike two.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next offering misses. 1-2 to count. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Not close with that one. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And another ball. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And gone! He nails one out to right. His second homer this series, and they inch closer. It's 3-1.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Base is empty, one away. Now it's J.D. Davis. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back. It's 3-2. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
One out, base is empty. Sammy Ciani, the next to hit. There's a strike. And a pitch. This one in the air, center field. Cowser pulls it down, and there's two gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop
Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. That one drifts inside.
2-0.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the home team down a run. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jose Barrios.
number 17, Jose Barrios.
So digging in, Colton Cowser.
The center field.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jorge Lopez, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Ferguson, a left-hander, also throwing. And there's a ball.
2-0.
Inside, just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one's in there, and it's 3-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Cuevas calls it in for the out. One away. Here's Jared Kelnick. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Berrios, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. The pitch.
Yeehaw!
There's the strike. Bases empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing across here this half. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Braves 3 and the Padres 2. Back here in San Diego. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Wouldn't chase that time. Popped up left side. And there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's Machado.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. One arm from each side out there and throwing. And the 0-1. And that skips in the dirt.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
There's a swing and a drive. And it slams off the bottom of the wall.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at first with one gone. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that one fouled off. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Outside. Good eye in that spot.
2-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. That one finds the zone. 0-1. In the air, right field. Acuna after it. He's got it, and that will end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 3-2. Back here at Petco Park, top of inning number 7. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Berrios, 31 years old, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Berrios back to work. That one fouled off. Just a weak fly ball this time. Tatis really out his horse for it. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And a quick out, number 1. And now here is Nolan Shanuel. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Bounced out to short. Kim throws to first in time.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman,
Ahmed Rosario. Next up for the Braves. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 5. He swings and fouls one off. Ground ball up the middle. Kim with the throw to first. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Braves 3 and the Padres 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Jimenez. Andrew Vaughn getting ready to hit.
The first base.
Both starters out of this ball game. It now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
On the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Top of the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Nope.
Just missed the inside corner, and it's 1-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Next offering is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Chad Cuevas in the San Diego on deck circle. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch. Short hop liner, handled it short. Arcia whips it to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Cuevas, the next to hit, takes ball 1. At the belt and fires. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
J.D. Davis, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this game. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. A little out front there as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And he deals. Well struck left field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. So they make short work of him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Padres 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Back up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Yeah!
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Acuna aboard here at first with nobody out. That's outside, and the count is 1-1. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So up next, Ozzie Albies. A strikeout and a walk. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And the right-hander deals. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's the 0-2. That one lifted to left. Ciani makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Colton Cowser.
Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. And that one a little below the knees. And the count even 1-1. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And next for Atlanta, Jared Kelenic. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Right-handed reliever. That one almost got him.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Two on, 2 outs. That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Lawrence.
Number 61.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's going to be Sammy Ciani.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And a pitch. Swing and a tapper. Save!
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Just missed.
If we were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
On the ground to first. Could be 2. Olsen over to second, and that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. In the air, right side. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. The 5th and final game moves to the 9th. It's the Braves 3 and the Padres 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Devin Williams.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters Going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Well, one-run game. Now here is Orlando Arcia.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
The pitch. That clips the corner. Foul ball. Not even close there. Now 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now here is Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. That's out number 2.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Shanoa in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That's out to center field. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Fly ball down the line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Braves 3 and the Padres 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, A.J. Minter.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. As the lefty gets to work. Just missed.
1-0.
Next offering upstairs. There's a strike, 95 of that one. 1-run game, bottom 9.
Count
And another ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fernando Tatis Jr. on deck for the Padres. And a swing and a miss. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Flips the corner, and that's strike 2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag, and they're down to their last out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
And now, Luis Campusano, known for his late-inning heroics. Swung on, belted. Cowser raging back towards the wall. And that one is out of here. A soaring shot to center. And we are all tied up. It's 3-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Andrew Vaughn, the next up for the Padres. That's in for a strike. Two down, base is empty, but one run across. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Out to short. Whips it to first. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're tied now at 3 apiece. This is the National League Division Series on the show. On to extra innings. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
on the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Well, not easy to bounce back mentally after blowing the lead in the bottom of the ninth, but we'll see what this team has on the road in extras.
That one misses in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2 the count.
One and two now on Acuna. That's down and in. And a swing and a miss. One away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up in 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Matt Olson up to the plate. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
In the air, left side. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
No, that's down. Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. Next offering upstairs. There's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. And a pitch. Ball 4. He walked in. And that keeps things going.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Cowser up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Two on, 1 out. And now 2-1. Swings through that one.
2-2 the count.
On the ground, could be 2. Kim, the throw to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Caleb Ferguson on the pitch here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now the left fielder, Jared Kelnick. Game tied, series tied. This could be a turning point in this series if he can deliver.
Indeed, if he comes through with a hit here, it's going to change the entire approach that they can take against their opponent.
Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the top half of the 10th. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And that'll fall for a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 4-3.
Just a huge at bat right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the batter now, Orlando Arcia. Almost got him. Two outs. That's a little bit low.
Ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Jorge Lopez, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Two on, 2 outs. And that's in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. And here in extra innings. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
In the air, left field. Ciani moving under this one. And he makes the catch. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off here in extra innings. Matthew Batten.
Oh, this is a big spot to hit in off the bench. Down a run and leading off. They really need a quality AB here.
Here comes a pitch. Outside low. Ball 1. And here it comes. That one hooked foul. The 1-2. Got him! And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. And now, J.D. Davis. He's already homered here in this one.
Davis.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. A 1-run lead, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Throws the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. And just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Last chance for the Padres. Sammy Ciani, the next up for the Padres. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The Padres down by a run. They're the home team trying to pull it out. And a bunt back at the pitcher. Not in time. He legs it out.
That's exactly how he wanted to drop down that bunt. He just did a great job of catching the baseball with his bat and putting it where the defense had a hard time making a play. Could be a huge moment in this game as it puts the tying run on base.
Now on the bump, Tom Cosgrove.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And a pitch.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
The pitch. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
1 strike away. And that's a little bit high. And the count is even 2-2.
It's a good take.
Tying run at first. The winning run at the plate. And the Atlanta Braves with the series win. And they're off to the NLCS.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They let 10 runners on base. For the Padres, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They let 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Petco Park, a sellout, 40,200.